The ultimate battle is the internal struggle within oneself, which is the infinite game of navigating chaos and order. The ultimate locale of genuine evil is within oneself, and the proper place to battle it out is within. According to religious beliefs and Solzhenitsyn's writings on the totalitarian state and the willingness to live by lies, the ultimate predator is the enemy within ourselves that hates us. According to Dr. Jordan Peterson, women face pressure to prioritize career over family, but many experience a shift towards wanting children in their late 20s. While highly productive women in law firms leave due to a desire for work-life balance, and realizing their success is due to conscience, not passion for law. Educating women leads to a decrease in family size, potentially causing a shortage of young people for innovation and progress. Contradicting the overpopulation narrative, overprotective parenting can hinder a child's independence. Feeling like an imposter is normal when transitioning to a new role. Asking questions and admitting ignorance is important for growth, and verbal competence is key to success and empowerment in the hip-hop community. A properly functioning society is composed of decentralized groups of individuals that communicate upward and downward. Similar to the hierarchical structure of the brain, the battle against evil is fought within oneself, and it cannot be won through sociological means alone. Committing to discipline and conscience is necessary for success, whether it's in pursuing a goal, a relationship, or creating a product. Jordan Peterson expresses gratitude to viewers and crew, and recommends checking out the podcast's top clips and subscribing. Addiction is not a problem exclusive to weak-minded or weak-willed individuals, but rather a problem that anyone with a brain can experience. The discovery of a pleasure center in the brain, known as the addiction circuit, explains why rats would continue to press a lever for stimulation even when newborn rats were nearby, highlighting the powerful nature of addiction. Craving is a significant factor in addiction, and the severity of addiction can vary depending on how much the substance consumes one's life and the magnitude of its side effects. Excessive dopamine secretion from drug addiction destroys the prefrontal lobe, which is responsible for controlling emotions, making plans, and maintaining concentration. Where did the term burnout itself, which is used a lot these days, come from? I'll tell you honestly from the beginning that things don't go well. It won't work, but it just won't work. I fight addiction and overcome it. The first step is to admit that I am very weak and will be defeated if I meet him. Acknowledging one's weaknesses is crucial in overcoming addiction and seeking help. Maintaining a healthy level of dopamine is crucial for those who have suffered from addiction, as it is the hormone that makes everyday life pleasant. The brain's threshold for happiness has risen too high, making it incapable of feeling small happiness. We need to reset our expectations and find joy in the little things. Addiction is a problem that anyone with a brain can experience, and it is not solely determined by weak willpower or personal flaws. The brain's pleasure center can lead to addiction when activated, such as with caffeine, which releases dopamine and raises the question of why people continue to consume coffee and smoke despite the risks. Tolerance and craving drive addiction, with the brain seeking more pleasure from substances like caffeine and nicotine, and quitting can lead to increased suicide rates, especially in teenagers who are more vulnerable to the dangers of drugs. Excessive dopamine secretion from drug addiction destroys the prefrontal lobe, which is responsible for cognitive functions, emotions, and concentration, leading to brain problems and thinning of the prefrontal lobe. Addiction cannot be considered healthy due to its characteristics of resistance, withdrawal, and craving, and the term burnout does not accurately describe the struggle of overcoming addiction. Avoid triggers and isolate oneself to recover from dopamine addiction. as addiction is a strong craving that requires more than willpower to overcome. When addicted to substances that stimulate the reward circuit in our brains, tolerance increases, and without them, emptiness and depression can occur. So it's important to find a healthy balance of dopamine. Happiness is like ice cream. It's not about intensity but frequency, and by experiencing small moments of happiness frequently, the risk of depression can be reduced. The speaker recalls a time when they didn't greet a friend and refused to take a photo, reflecting on their own behavior and feeling regretful. The speaker talks about their discomfort with strangers and their efforts to be friendly with fans, but they prefer to avoid deep conversations, and they sometimes accidentally return things without realizing it. But they are polite when they do notice. The speaker addresses accusations of addiction, emphasizes the importance of understanding and sympathy, discusses their daughter's experiences, and shares thoughts on talk shows and chat behavior. The speaker talks about their addiction to fun, struggles with body image, love for football, and questions the appeal of drug addiction, while sympathizing with viewers who have experienced teasing and judgment based on appearance. The speaker sympathizes with their addicted friend and asks viewers to stop teasing them, while also sharing personal experiences and expressing unhappiness about being discussed behind their back without proof, possibly due to their teammates' influence. The speaker talks about their boyfriend's appearance change, their mixed feelings towards Mr. Do, and the importance of self-acceptance. The speaker discusses the teasing and confusion about their lover's identity, leading to a breakup. But now everything is back to normal and they question why they are still together. You can say whatever you want, but it's important to work hard and be grateful for the blessings in life. Your energy and actions speak louder than words, and I can tell if you're a snitch or not just by looking at you. Being ripped, rich, and rare is important in all aspects of life, including habits, character, and loyalty. Especially in prison, being in great physical shape is essential for living your best life and having good character. And if you're out of shape with poor character, you're the worst of everybody.